My dear children, today we are going to learn another story, The Stork and the Fox, which is the lesson 4 of your textbook. Once upon a time, there is a stork lived in a grassy land behind a lake. Stork হৈছে বৰটোকোলাৰ নিচিনা এটি চৰাই, যাক আমি হাৰেং পক্ষী বুলিও কওঁ। ইয়াত আমি বৰটোকোলা বুলিয়ে ক'ম। বৰটোকোলা আৰু শিয়াল দুয়ো বন্ধু আছিলে। Stork is familiar with his long beak. He is friend with a fox. One day the fox visited Mr. Stork. দীঘল ঠোঁটৰ ষ্টৰ্ক আৰু শিয়ালৰ মাজত বন্ধুত্ব আছিলে। এদিনাখন দুয়ো লগালগি হ'ল। Hello, Mr. Stork. How are you? Then Stork replied, I am fine, thank you. Again, the fox asked Mr. Stork, would you come to my place for lunch tomorrow? Then the stork replied, oh yes, that would be great. The next day, the fox prepared a tasty meal and announced to the stork, the meal is ready. He served the meal on a beautiful plate and said, let's start. The stork looked at the meal and said, my friend, I have a long beak. Will you please give me the food in a pot? The fox did not respond to the stork's request and kept on eating his food. The stork looked at his plate hungrily. He could not eat anything. He left the house of the fox hungry and sad. A few days later, hello, how are you? Why don't you come to my home for dinner today? I am fine, thank you. I will be happy to come, the fox replied. That evening, the stork prepared a tasty meal. He served it in a pot with a long and thin neck. He then invited the fox to have the food. Mr. Stork asked, you are not eating properly. Aren't you feeling well? Then the fox replied, oh, I am fine. It's only the pot. I cannot eat from the pot. May I have a plate, please? The stork did not respond. He kept on eating his food. Now the fox remembered how he had treated the stork at his home. He realized that others treat you the way you treat them. He left the house of the stork sadly. The fox learned the lesson of his life. As you sow, so you reap.